Welcome to Bible Quiz Studio.
It's quiz time. Think you really know you're the Old Testament? Today we're putting your Bible knowledge to the test. It's 3 rounds of Bible brilliance. Easy, medium, and hard. You've got 36 questions total and just 7 seconds for each one. Let's go. Level 1. Easy. Before he was a king, what was David's job? A shepherd. To which city was the prophet Jonah commanded by God to go? Nineveh. Besides the tree of knowledge, what other named tree was in the Garden of Eden? The tree of life. What weapon did Samson use to kill 1,000 Philistines? The jawbone of a donkey. What was Abraham's name before God changed it? Abram. Which prophet saw a vision of a valley of dry bones? Ezekiel. What was the very first plague God sent upon Egypt? The water turning to blood. What was the sign of God's promise to Noah after the flood? A rainbow. To trick their father Jacob, what did Joseph's brothers do to his coat? They dipped it in goat's blood. What did Solomon ask for when God offered him anything he wanted? Wisdom. Who was the woman from Jericho who hid the 2 Israelite spies? Rahab. How many days did Elijah travel after being fed by the angel? "40 days and 40 nights. Doing great or finding it a bit tricky? Don't forget to like this video if you're enjoying the challenge, and subscribe for more Bible quizzes and trivia. Ready for level 2? Let's go! Who was the only female judge mentioned in the book of Judges? Deborah. On Mount Carmel, Elijah challenged the prophets of which false god? Baal. How often did the year of Jubilee occur? Every 50 years. How did Israel's first king Saul die? He fell on his own sword. What was placed inside the ark along with the stone tablets? Aaron's rod that had budded.
What was Nehemiah's job in the court of King Artaxerxes? Cupbearer to the king. What was Ruth's nationality? Moabite. What did God command Isaiah to do for 3 years as a sign? He walked stripped and barefoot. Where did Lot and his daughters live after Sodom was destroyed? They lived in a cave. Who hired the prophet Balaam to curse the Israelites? Balak, king of Moab. Which 2 spies gave a good report about the Promised Land? Joshua and Caleb. On what object was the wicked Haman executed? The gallows.
Only the sharpest minds make it this far. You've reached the final round. Level 3, the hard level. Don't keep the fun to yourself. Invite a friend and see who gets the highest score. Ready? Let's go! Who were the 2 chief builders of the tabernacle? Bezalel and Oholiab. How many years did God add to King Hezekiah's life? "15 years. Which left-handed judge killed the obese King Eglon? Ehud. What was the test for an unfaithful wife in the law of Moses? Drinking bitter water. Which prophet wrote the shortest Old Testament book? Obadiah. What did King Nebuchadnezzar's hair resemble after his madness? Eagle's feathers. Who did Abraham famously tithe to after a great battle? Melchizedek. Who was Methuselah's father? Enoch. Who was not one of Job's original 3 friends? Elihu the Buzite. What object symbolized God's sovereignty to the prophet Jeremiah? A potter's broken clay. The Proverbs 31 woman is described as worth more than what? Rubies. King Uzziah was struck with leprosy for doing what in the temple?
burning incense. You made it to the end. Great job! How did you do? Let us know your score in the comments. Subscribe for more fun Bible quizzes and share the joy with friends. See you in the next one.